everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another episode of MUT Mailbag. This is our weekly series here on YouTube where each and every week I answer your community questions regarding Madden 20 and Madden 20 Ultimate Team. A lot of questions to get through this week. I'm going to try to answer as many as I can, but if I don't answer your question, just remember you guys can always submit it on the next episode. This one was meant for Tuesday. We fell a little bit behind schedule, but I do thank everybody that left a question for me down below in the comment section of this post. So here we go. Let's get right on into answering these questions, guys. How many coins would you recommend for having for Rookie Premiere when it comes out? That really depends on if you want to do all of them. It depends on who's getting a Rookie Premiere, because that might determine how many you want to do. I mean, if you want to do all of them, we're talking probably 5 to 8 million coins. I would say each one is probably going to run you somewhere around maybe 4 to 500k. It's tough to tell. Once we get more information and the promo actually comes out, I think we'll know a lot more. But, you know, if maybe you're kind of tired of the game right now and don't anticipate playing a lot, you know, you maybe could start selling your assets now. Probably not this week, because I think the market's going to crash with fan appreciation packs and the news about, you know, a free golden ticket. But you might want to start dumping your assets now, holding onto those coins, and then just coming back to the game if you're going to be playing it later just for Rookie Premiere. Do you think that Michael Vick, Taylor Mays, T.O. will get a UL Lisa Better card? Golden tickets are too expensive. Well, good news came out, and before a lot of you submitted these questions, you did not know this, but we can get a free golden ticket now due to fan appreciation. As far as those three names, I think T.O. and Vic definitely get ULs. I don't see Taylor Mays getting an Ultimate Legend. I think between his golden ticket and his Steam builder, that's probably going to be the only two Taylor Mays cards you see for the rest of the year. Aren't you getting sick of the lack of content? They said they would replace Heavyweights Veterans and Flashback months ago, yet here we are begging for a new promo. So much because we have nothing during the week except for outrageously praised cards and impossible to pull. Totally agree with you there, Cody. It is quite frustrating, kind of the lack of content that we've been getting from MUT. I think today was a step forward. I think the Tuesday power-up expansion is almost like getting a bunch of 98 overall cards every Tuesday, so that's some type of weekly content. A big thing that we need to see here is, are they going to replace golden tickets on Thursdays? Golden tickets come to an end next week. After that, or Thursdays, is it just a wrap for GTs? I mean, for content on Thursdays, or are we going to see some more stuff? I do give them credit for giving us Friday content every Friday for the last couple weeks. Then, of course, we get Saturday Ultimate Legends, and now we're getting the Tuesday expansion. But I do think they need to keep at least Thursday with content coming in. Hopefully, they don't stop. Are all ULs going to be 99 from now on? Also, I've heard that Edge Threat Elite only works on outside linebackers. Do you think or know if that's true? I don't know if that's true or not. I have it on my outside linebackers, and I used it on Reggie White, and it helped Reggie White. So I think it just really works if they're on the end. Like sometimes if you're playing a 3-4, you're going to have your defensive ends, and then you're going to have your outside linebackers outside of them. So that kind of nerfs your ends. So be careful with that. That might be why you're thinking that or have heard that. But otherwise, I don't think that's true. Are Ultimate Legends going to be 99s from now on? Yes. This is a question for you to think about. Did you know that you're one of the best YouTubers, and I watch every single one of your videos? I appreciate the help that you give me and many others people about Madden. So give yourself a pat on the back. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate the support. And it looks like I already liked that comment. I thought that was a comment on a regular video, and now I just realized that was a comment from this post. But thank you anyway. I appreciate it, Luke. And I'm just happy to help you guys out, man. I don't have a question, but at this point, I just want Chargers players to focus on my theme team. Pretty disappointed they don't have LaDainian Tomlinson this year. Keep up the great work. Yeah, LT, the running back, is one of those guys that we've seen year in and year out that I was surprised we didn't see back this year. I was really surprised to not see Ricky Williams, Donovan McNabb, Chris Carter, Ocho Cinco still hasn't come out with a card. Very, very surprising with no LT. I feel you on that one. Do you think Julio will be position heroes wide receiver? If not, who do you think it'll be? I will eventually do, a breakdown. I was hoping the promo would come out tomorrow, this Friday, but obviously it's not. I'm hoping next week. I think next week I'll definitely do my position hero kind of guesses. As far as Julio, I'm going to say no, but I wouldn't be surprised if he is. who I think it's going to be, it's kind of tough to tell. I'd have to really go through each wide receiver and see who's, needs an upgrade, who's furthest away from maybe a 99 overall. Maybe. If I had to say yes or no, I'm going to say no, but that doesn't totally eliminate Julio from getting one because he got a golden ticket. Do you think that EA should add a quick sell value to the MUT Masters? I do. I absolutely do. I don't use Torrey Holt anymore, and I'm a little fed up with Pat Tillman. I think last year they did give them quick sell values. I could be totally wrong there, but I really would like that. Give us 300, 400, 500K towards them if they're maxed out at 99. I really would like that. I would like that a lot. Any more Deshaun Watson cards come out? It'd be disappointing if he didn't get one. He really deserves one. I'll say this. I think either Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers could be really the two best candidates for position heroes at quarterback when that promo eventually happens. I think Deshaun Watson will get one more card. Should I sell my Goon Squad to rebuild my All Eagles team since it's the end of the year? Listen, if you're not going to try to be super competitive in this game and like sweat your life away in Weekend League, and you feel like you're kind of, to that point where you're done, go ahead and build the theme team, sell the assets that you got, save some coin for Rookie Premier, have fun, man. We're almost done with the year. I'm getting pretty close to blowing up my team and just making like crazy, theme squads for videos to finish out the rest of the year, because I'm over Weekend League. I'm over trying hard. I'm over a lot of it. And I don't know if you guys kind of feel that same way, have some fun for the next 2 months. It's the best we can do. If you could have 5 legends that are not in the game this year, who would they be? Personally, I want to see Wes Welker card. Keep up the awesome vids. Off the top of my head, Art Monk, Donovan McNabb, Javon Curse, Jeremiah Trotter, Trent Cole. That was just off the top of my head. I'm going to pick all Eagles, of course. Asante Samuel, I can't leave him out. I would love to see Sheldon Brown, Lito Shepard, but, it's going to all be Eagles if you ask me that. I'm sure a lot of you guys would feel the same way about your favorite team. What changes would you like to see, MUT, or just gameplay overall in 21? I've answered this question a few times, and I feel like this is way too big of a question to answer in not like a full video, and I'm sure we'll do some type of, this needs to be in MUT 21 type videos coming soon. Gameplays forever, it's going to be dropped interceptions for me, just the inconsistency, the non-punishment of people making terrible, no good, very bad reads. That needs to be fixed. I don't think it ever will be, unfortunately. MUT, I've talked about practice mode. I've talked about live events where we have different roster challenges. You face a team that their team cap is an 85 overall. Everybody goes into games with that kind of roster cap. I've talked about, being able to see where your power-up passes go. A lot of different things. The ability to change your audibles and defensive adjustments and setups and everything, formation subs, all within the main menu, so you load them into the game instead of having to do that every single game. Those are just some of the things. 3 to 5 surprise underdog teams going into 2020. That, I'd really have to study rosters at this point, and who knows if we're even going to get an NFL season. Here's my prediction. Eagles win the East. The Patriots do not win the AFC East. I have GT Josh Allen as my quarterback with Hot Route Master, Dashing Deadeye, and Escape Artist. What fourth ability would you suggest for him? I tried Gunslinger and Protected so far, and now Sideline Deadeye. What about an X Factor currently using Gambler? I don't really use X Factor, so that one I'm kind of confused, that one I'm not going to give any advice about, but Gambler is a good one. I really like Gunslinger. If you can get Threat Detector, that's one of my favorites right now. I have it on my center, and I'm thinking about putting it on Vic if I can get it on Vic. It basically lets you know when your opponents are blitzing on 3rd or 4th down. It's really, really clutch. Those are some situations where you want to have the advantage, and Threat Detector, I think, is one that's very, very underrated. You could also go with QB Playmaker. It's a bit of a skill. It's something that you kind of have to learn to use in certain times, but QB Playmaker is another one you can try. Appreciate all the content this year. Love the tunes on your Twitch streams. What's your favorite artist to listen to while playing? If for those of you who have never come to my streams, I have a playlist. It's on Apple Music, and it's like 1,300 songs worth, so I can't say I'd have a favorite artist because it's such a wide variety of music, but my favorite artists are Jay-Z, Joe Budden, I get a lot of laughs with that one. Kendrick, Drake. There's so many, though, man. Those would probably be like the top 4. But there's so many more. My playlist is huge. All right. Super frustrating having to set audibles and formation subs every game. I wish EA would adjust this for Madden 21. Literally just said that. I agree with you, Eric. I do. Thank you. Which card do you think is better, 98 Mark Ingram or 97 Fournette? Neither. Stay away from both of them and just go get, like, Barry, man. I wouldn't even be stressing over those two. I don't know their stats to even say it, but I'm going to say Mark Ingram. Boom. Roasted. Since watching the Madden Bowl, I'm getting Madden Bowl Twitch drops. Is there any way to get Twitch drops or only by watching Madden Bowl? Yes, you can only watch the Madden Bowl to earn Madden Bowl Twitch drops. And that is coming on tonight, 5 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. 5 packs per hour for 5 hours. You get some solid cards in there. Can you suggest or bribe EA? I'm never going to be able to bribe EA to talk to EA and to let us pick our own MUT Master in Madden 21. Just have an objective list for each position. Meet those objectives to level up your favorite player. That's a pretty awesome idea. I could certainly suggest it, but I'll be honest, I don't think it'll ever happen. I don't know about the tech side of things and if that's easy or hard to build into the game, but that's not a bad idea. I kind of like that idea. Should I use Pat Tillman over Jamal Adams at strong safety or just put Tillman at sub linebacker? And should I get 98 Isaiah Simmons just to put him at sub linebacker? If anything, I would put Jamal Adams at sub linebacker. I'm really hoping he gets a positional hero card. If I had to take one or the other, I'm taking Jamal Adams, even though he's a lower overall. Well, Chems can get him to a 99, so I take that back. But I would say Jamal Adams. You can use Isaiah Simmons too, because he's fast as hell and he's a great user card. Should I use my power-up pass on LT or Moss? I took mine off Moss and put him on LT. Remember, you get one for reaching max level, you get another for your daily objectives, and I'm pretty close. I'm like 7 or 8 days away from another one. I'll probably go and use that one on Randy Moss. But if you had to take one or the other, I'm going LT. Do you have predictions for position heroes? I invested a good amount in some players. I'm hoping they'll get one. I will have predictions. I have not sat down and really looked at it yet, but that video will be coming probably next week. Do you think at some point coin prices for packs are going to decrease? Not a single chance. That'll never happen. I have Michael Vick, and I used to have Russ, and I'm thinking about switching back because Dashing Deadeye and Playmaker. Thoughts? I have Michael Vick. I used to have Russ. Are we talking golden ticket or regular Vic? I would hang on to regular Vic because he's going to get an ultimate legend soon, and then you can take that upgrade. I'd probably say Russell Wilson might be done with upgrades this year. I could be wrong, but I think Russell Wilson might not get another card. Do you think the new Walter Payton is worth saving for? I was thinking about powering him up for chem purposes and was wondering if it's worth the coins. I currently have Delvin Cook. A lot of people in Twitch chat just yesterday when I streamed told me that card was incredibly good. I'm thinking about picking it up because he's a much cheaper option than Bo Jackson golden ticket, Adrian Peterson golden ticket. So I would go ahead and say yes. He's really fast. He can get human joystick. He's got good strength, good break tackle. I would check him out if you can afford him. I personally think abilities should be out of MUT and keep it in regs and KO. How do you feel about this? I'm going to answer the question with this statement. I don't think it matters how I feel about it because abilities ain't going nowhere. That was their big on the back of the box feature this year. They're not just going to strip them out of the game. As far as they should not be in MUT, I have no problem with them being in MUT. I don't have a problem with abilities as an idea or just a concept in the game. I just have a problem with some of the abilities being overpowered or basically abilities, some of them are just not balanced. That's what we really would want to focus on, not just straight up taking them out of the game. They're here to stay, guys, for the long run, I'm sure. Tyler says, it's a little disconcerting when you give up on MUT. We all get angry over the EA BS. So when the community sees you quit for a day, too, it makes others want to quit also. You know what? I totally get what you're saying. I do, but sometimes I just need a break from the game. Me saying that I quit and I'm a Warzone streamer now, it's just more so of clickbait. It's a joke. It's fun. But I'm human just like you guys. I have reactions to this game just like you guys. It frustrates me. Kratlow said this a long time ago, and I totally agree with him. If a game is making you mad, just stop playing it. It's not going to stop me from yelling at it when I am playing it, but if this game is frustrating me, guys, I'm going to have to take a couple days off, man. For my sanity, for my blood pressure, for the fact that I'm enjoying other games. There's a lot of other games out there I want to play. I'm going to be streaming some other games this summer, so totally get what you're saying, and you guys don't have to follow me. I'm just going to give you, the best advice that I can here when it comes to making coins and gameplay and all that stuff. But don't ever let me stop playing a game encourage you to not play it. Only don't play it if you're getting frustrated with it or you just feel like you're done with it. Don't let me make that decision for you. Is there a way to check the win before you get to the kicking screen? Also, what's your favorite pizza? Sergeant Skullcrusher always has the ill questions, man. I don't think there's a way to check the win before you get to the kicking screen that I know of. If anybody can answer that, please leave it down below in the comment section. Favorite pizza? I don't really have a favorite pizza brand, but I'm forever going cheese, just regular crust. Pan pizza, though. I like pan pizza from Pizza Hut. All pepperoni, pizza with ham and pineapples is money. Don't let anybody on the internet tell you otherwise. Sausage, green peppers, red peppers, mushrooms, black olives. I'll do a lot, man. I'm very versatile when it comes to pizza. Should I do a Steelers theme team or a Chiefs theme team if you have to pick one? Well, the Steelers have the better theme team because of all the golden tickets. Chiefs have a fun theme team with all those really fast receivers, but if you want to go with the best team, I'm going to say the Steelers. Will positional heroes be the way it has been in the past with a bunch of random cards going into the set, or will there be a reroll type thing? I've been saving up a ton of coins and cards, hoping for the first. I think it'll follow the same direction that we've seen in the past, and that's not a bad idea from Josh. It's something that I thought about and I kind of am doing. I have a boatload of like 82 to maybe 91 overall elites just sitting in my binder. They all came from just a bunch of packs, get a gold packs. I opened up a bunch of packs when golden tickets were out and are still out. And I thought, you know what, they're so cheap right now. I'm just going to hang on to them. Let's see if any of these end up being rare cards that go into positional heroes, if that is the way that it's done. So that's not a bad idea. Don't sell anything in your binder. I fully expect the market is either crashed right now, I haven't really looked today, or is going to crash tomorrow with fan appreciation packs. So right now is not the time to be selling, and definitely hold on to stuff. Maybe you'll get lucky and have one of those rare cards. With all the promos from here on out have 99 masters of players in them, do you believe that it's the coronavirus is a valid excuse for lack of content over the past few weeks? I'm sure it's much more challenging to work from home and build content from home. The lack of content, it's always going to be frustrating as players, but I'm sure the main reason this is happening, and it happened last year, is because they're working on 21, and they got deadlines to meet for 21, and having to work from home is definitely going to make making 21 more challenging. I don't think it's going to cause a problem for a lot of 20 content. They might not be able to get cards out and content as rapidly as they can from the office, of course, but I think that they know that they really got to meet a deadline for 21, and working from home is going to make that more challenging, so they got to put more of their, their manpower and hours towards there. As far as promos having 99 masters, I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, at this point, they should all be 99s. We're getting towards the end here. Who do you think is the best halfback to use without abilities? Exclude Walter Payton. I don't know, man. Barry, probably. Saquon Barkley breaks a lot of tackles. There's quite a few options, but I'd probably say Barry, Saquon, Eric Dickerson. If you're not rocking abilities, I use Bo, but Bo fumbles for me often as well. So it's hard to say, but Bo's not a bad option, and I'm sure he's going to get an Ultimate Legend soon. When do you think the Journey Part 4 will come out, and what do you think we will get after turning in all the tokens? As far as when it comes out, literally have no idea, man. Hopefully, your good as guess is mine, but hopefully the next couple weeks. As far as the turning in all the tokens, I had this theory that you might get a golden ticket card out of it, but now that they're giving us a free golden ticket from fan appreciation, I'm going to nix that. It's going to be a 99 overall card. Hopefully, it's a really good card because anybody who grinds through all 4 journey sequences deserves the ultimate reward. I don't know. Would it be worth it? Would it be worthwhile to move from Minkah Fitzpatrick to Ronnie Lott in anticipation of his UL? Yes, I think Ronnie Lott's UL will be better than Minkah's current card, and Ronnie should get a UL very soon. I think also Just to keep in mind, I believe Ronnie Lott and Minka are both free safeties. Keep in mind that Sean Taylor's probably coming as well. I pulled a golden ticket Lamar and have his other 99, so which one I sell? I would keep the golden ticket one, man, and congrats to you. Or, now that we know we get a free golden ticket card, you might want to sell both, or hang on to the golden ticket, or actually sell the golden ticket now, hang on to the regular 99, and then when you get that free golden ticket from Solo, sell the 99 and use that free Lamar golden ticket. But the Lamar golden ticket's a really, really good card. What physical chem should I put on Barry? Because I have Sprinter 30, but that would bring his agility down. Physical chem, you could try Shaker. I rock Shaker. I don't use Sprinter because I really value acceleration and agility. Whether it's a good value of me doing that, I don't know, but I would try Shaker. And then my guy Skull Crusher, one last question here. Do points transfer from one Madden to the next? They do not, but I will be interested to see how they carry over, PS4, Xbox One, Madden 21 content and coins and cards over to new gen. It's being reported this week that PS5 could be coming as early as October. That's really early in the MUT year. So they're probably going to wait to transfer that stuff from old gen to new gen, but from 20 to 21 and so forth, no. The only things that'll transfer over is, not coins, not points, not tokens, not any of that stuff. Just your rookie premieres, and then if they do some type of MUT loyalty program, they've done it in the past, that will transfer over, but I'm not going to get into details on that because I have no idea if that'll even be happening. I'm going to stop there. Thank you guys for all your questions. I know there's a lot that I did not get to, and I apologize for that. We'll do another episode Sunday, guys. You got my word. Sunday, we're going to do one, so save your questions. Be prepared for the post at some point, maybe Saturday night, and we'll do another one on Sunday because I know there's a lot of questions I was not able to get to, but that's going to end this episode. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.